You're gonna have to excuse what it looks like at the moment because obviously it's still in the process. But I wanted to document the whole journey. So this is what the hallway looks like at the moment. Everything is still brown, and the doors are still brown. That's all going to be changed. We might even buy our own door handles to put on there. I may as well show you this room. So currently, Peace bike's here. We just came over and walked over with it. So when we were last here, the skirting boards were brown, but they are now white. So this is what P's room looks like at the moment. All the ceilings are going to stay as they are. I don't know what it's called, like Artex. Oh, I don't mind about that. That's not an issue. Walls will be white, grey carpet, and I think this wall here is going to be pink. So that is what P's room looks like at the moment. Still need to take down the net curtains and get blinds and curtains. Back into the hallway and then out this way is our front room. So really, really big. This used to be over here. You can see the outline of it. It used to be a bricked like section with marble on top, and they asked if we wanted it and we said no, so they've ripped it out for us. Still need to paint everything again. Going to paint everything white, paint the radiators, doors, woodwork, and over here, I don't know if you can see, this is all like they painted the tiles. They're going to paint that white. Again, we need to get blinds and curtains and stuff. They sorted out the floor. They levelled it out, but this plaster, is it plaster? Self-leveling floor was out of date, so I don't know if you can see, but it's all cracked, and if you step hard on it, I can't because I'm waiting, there you go, it just snaps. So they're going to have to redo all of that because you can see here you've got gaps underneath from where the floor has sunk. So back out into the hallway. What have you got? You got some shades. Yeah. Oh, thank you. You want me to wear them? Yeah. This is our bedroom. This could be a front room, but we decided to have it as our bedroom just because it's dark, and as you can see, the conservatory is outside. I'll explain about that later on. But you can also see where the extension was. It's from here, obviously, onwards. So this is our bedroom. Again, it needs to be painted white, but all the skirting's done in here. Radiator obviously needs to be painted, but other than that, this room's not too bad. They need to sort out all the lighting and stuff and fill all that stuff in. Our new sink. This is our new bath and toilet seat and stuff. So this is this room. And then back out into the hallway, and then in here, this is the bathroom, and this is why I want to film today. Originally, the tiles were going to be kept, and they were either going to tile over them or paint them. But our new landlord has decided it's going to be best and more practical for the long run. Instead of paying for new tiles, he's just going to chip them all off and redo it. So it will all be eventually painted. We're painting these walls, aren't we? And then round here will just be tiled. It won't be tiled all the way up, will it?
No, it's like 3 rows.
Yeah. So Neil is going to be taking tiles off, and then this is what it looks like around here. So, baby, are you okay? What are you doing?
What's the matter?
Do you want a cuddle? Okay. So he's got a lot of tiles to take off.
You got a room.
Come in. It's okay. Don't worry about the noise, it's just Daddy, isn't it? Then through here is the kitchen. So this was all tiled, and our landlord came in, and removed them all yesterday. So he absolutely smashed it, quite literally. And if you can see underneath here, this is what the tiles looks like. So that was everywhere. Obviously, apart from this wall, they've already been removed. So this is the progress so far. We've got like quite a bad sloped floor at the moment. And then in here, this is our dining room come play area. So I'm planning on getting a circle dining room table and keeping it there and pushing it out of the way. And then over here, we're going to have a sofa. And then we're also going to have, go on then, up you get. Over here, we're going to have like a unit with the TV on top. So that is what this room looks like. But again, so far they've done a couple of coats on the skirting. They were brown, so it's coming together pretty well. And then the outside, I don't have the keys at the moment, but this is what it looks like. So that's all going to get stripped and painted. And obviously we're going to sort all the garden out. We've got a hydrangea bush over there, but all the other bushes I'm going to pull out, or Neil's going to pull out, so the only one's going to stay is the pink one. Through there is the conservatory, and nothing's going to change in the conservatory at all. But the only way I can get in there is through these doors, and I don't have the keys. Hi everyone, so we're back at the house. Today is the 24th of July, and I thought I would give an update. Not too much has changed, but then again, certain things have, so I just wanted to show you what's happened in, I think, about a week. And then I'll show you in a week's time, because the plastering's happening. So, as far as I'm aware, front room hasn't changed at all, decor-wise. We are talking about getting rid of this. So there used to be a big gas fire here. So when the boiler man comes, we're hopefully just gonna get this taken out, because we don't need it and we don't want boxing, we just want it to be flush. So that's that. And then we've got sort of stuff in here to prep for God knows what. P's room hasn't changed at all. He is going to fill in the alcove. We thought he might replace it, but he's just filling it in, which is fine. I mean, it's an alcove, I don't care. I've got lots of paint in here. Hallway hasn't changed at all, it's just really, really messy. Mirrors come out, so this is what's changed the most. It has all been chipped away, so all the tiles have come off, and it's exposed brickwork and old plaster. Everything's come out, and what is going to happen is that all of this is going to get plastered. There was a radiator there on the wall above the bath, that's now come out, that's not going back. And I think we're going to put a towel rail on this wall. You can see the studs as to where one was before. So I think that's what we're going to do, and then we're going to have the shower cubicle in the corner. So this is the next big job, just completely replastering, and then we can paint and get tiles. We're not doing tiles everywhere. It's all going to be painted white, and then we're just going to have tiles probably up to here, I would say, from the bath, just all the way around the bath, and then obviously in the shower cubicle and stuff that'll be tiled, and then the splashback here, because this is where the sink goes and this is where the mirror was. And the light, I have actually decided I would like a light. Originally it was a really hideous one, but I want a modern one fitted, just because the lights in here, bear with me, they're really bright and really great. It's everything we could ask for, but I thought if I wanted a nice relaxing bath, it's not really easily done with heavy, like, bright lighting. So that's that. Kitchen, again, I think all of the tiles had come off, but all the tiles around here have also come off now, and this has been ripped out. So originally we had a door and a grate up there. Neil pulled all that out. I don't know what this is, but this has been done and it's going to be plastered over, and I think we're going to be taking out the radiator as well. So yeah, we're actually going to put our fridge in there. They were originally going to knock it out, but we're actually quite happy just to have it there out of the way, so it doesn't take up this space here, because this is where it was going to go. So, hello! Oh, so yeah, that is the change in there. I don't think anything has changed in our bedroom, as far as I'm aware, no. All the flooring, I don't know if you remember, we had the flooring that was laid that was cracked, because it had expired. That's all come up, so we need to get self-levelling floor again, and the reason why is here, can you see there's a space? It's not level, whereas over there it is, it's drooped. So that's what needs to get done in there. Self-levelling also needs to come in here as well. I don't know if you're going to be able to see. If I crouch, hang on Babs, the floor, it starts up high and it dips and it comes high and then it dips again. So we need self-levelling in here, and then we also need it in here as well. I don't know if you can see under here, there shouldn't be a gap there, so it's like sunk. And then in here, where my little child is, Daddy's outside. This is the hottest room of the house, which is slightly worrying because we're actually unable to open the windows because they're old windows, but we can always have the door open. It's bloody hot in here. But this room's done. This is the first room that's completely done. All they need to do is paint here. This is going to be turned white. And paint the door, and then we can get in here and paint, and I'm going to paint it white. They've just paid for someone to paint it magnolia, but it's going to go. Radiators need to be painted as well, and this needs to be painted white. Changes out to the back, so this is what was in that space in the kitchen. That's all come out. It's okay, baby, it's locked now. The thing that's changed in the garden is Neil is ripping out this massive bush. Massive, massive bush. It's like 31 degrees, and this is what Neil's doing. You having fun? Love it. Look at you, you're like Alan Titchmarsh, you're getting right involved. I should get my baps out and become Charlie Dimmock. Went to Wilko because I had half price paint. What's this one?
The one we bought.
Yeah.
Harmony. No,
raspberry, let me see it. Oh, I love that. Love that. So this is, don't touch the paint. This is the one that we've brought for this wall, which is opposite the window there. Oh, it's quite purple, isn't it? Quickly, I'll show you another update of the bathroom. So, plastering has been taking place again. He's done this wall now, all around there. That's where the bath's gonna go. He's done that. So just got to do that one wall now, and then the bathroom's done. It's so soft. Oh no, I don't know what I prefer. Why did you smell it? It's gonna smell like paint.
I want to see how strong it was.
And what's your verdict?
Not that strong.
Before the white, I preferred this one, but with the white, I prefer that one. I feel like it's more of a contrast. Do you see what I mean? You don't give a shit. Pearl grey, the one that we brought. Oh, I love that. It's like grey skies. Then this is grey skies, which is slightly lighter. But they didn't have grey skies in the tin. They had the pearl grey, so we've actually brought 2 tubs of this, just because it's on offer. That's actually really blue. Yeah, that's insane how different that looks compared to the pot, isn't it? What was the touch of silver like? Was it a little bit lighter or darker?
Lighter. So I don't know your pattern.
Hi everyone, so today is the 1st of August and I thought I would do an update. The last time I did an update was only 3 days ago when we did the paint. The room has now been cleared. No change here apart from they've filled in the gaps. So these light fittings never used to be here. Had like strip lights and they filled in the coving, but it doesn't look that great. So Neil is going to get his friend to have a look at it and see if we can put it right. Paint, we're still happy with our choices. We're going to go with this one on this wall and then white on the other walls. What are the things called, babe, that hold the carpet down? The grippers have been all pulled up from round the skirting, because like these things, these little horrible things, they've all been pulled up. No change in the hallway. We've got our tiles for the kitchen. There was old flooring on the floor. I don't know if you remember, they had like really weird old tiles. That's all now been pulled up, and where you can see the brown to the black, that's where the self-leveling floor stuff is going to go, because again, like I said, it dips. But there's been no change in our bedroom at all. Bathroom is now completely plastered, so this is all now done and it's ready. Hang on, bear with me. It's ready to be whitewashed. Is it called whitewashed? So we need to do that before we paint. But it just looks completely different already. So that is what this looks like. So this will be my view when I go to the toilet. And then the kitchen is also something that has completely changed since I last filmed in here, and it is all now completely replastered. So even up here has been replastered, all around the sink, all around the boiler. So you can't really see because of the light. If I come around, they've also plastered in there as well, which makes it all look completely different. And then this room hasn't changed at all. Again, these are the paint samples now that they're dry, and we have gone for Grey Whisper, which was the most popular as well on Instagram. It was between these two and that one. Grey Skies was a complete write-off, but I didn't like them anyway. They look really blue, but they're fine. What else? Lounge, we have had the plaster started, so that's going to be completely covering up where this brick was on this marble. And then we're going to have to whitewash that little section and then repaint the room, because this is all going to be white. So yeah, we just went for white. We went for the cheapest option, square, because we felt bad. And we're going to have grey grout with that. And then last night Neil got busy outside, and I can't remember what I have. Neil, you've left your van wide open, by the way.
Sorry?
I can't remember if I showed out here or not, but there was a fence panel there. Was it? No, there wasn't a fence panel. There's a big bush there that, Neil, you can see the stump is being cut out. We're going to get a fence panel that's going to block it off, and we're going to have to repaint that. And then all the shrubs that were there, which I didn't like. Careful please, Baba. Okay, wait there for Daddy. All the shrubs and stuff that were there, Neil managed to haul out last night. So the plan still stands that this is going to be gravelled. Oh, thank you. You got your paint pack. You can take that into the kitchen for me.
No, we're going to the bathroom.
Okay, go put it in the bathroom. Yes, so this is going to be gravelled. I don't want it to be, but Neil, like Neil said, it's going to be out of ease of access, so I can pull a car on here. The van can go down the drive as opposed to constantly switching them out. Last night as well, I started trying to chip away at this. They had nice terracotta tiles, and then the people who used to live here has obviously painted it red, which I don't like, so I started hacking away at that. And then this is our second skip that's full, and this is just full of shrubs and stuff and a banana skin. And again, you can see the tiles. This one's the best one that's come up. See, this is what they are supposed to be like, and I don't know why they were painted red, but yes, that's the other one. So Neil pulled out all of the bushes that were all around there. So we're keeping the hydrangea, and then everything else has gone into the skip. But we have now started painting the doors as well. So this is first coat. I've got to leave Neil here because I've got dinner for me and P in the oven. Ice cream?
It's just a base coat, so
if you eat your dinner? Yeah, he's just doing a base coat on the doors, taking all the door handles off. But good girl. Come on then, let's go, get your scooter. So pathetic what I'm now doing. I literally am moving, not even 30-second drive away, and I'm driving there because I can't be bothered to walk. So I have just been editing up to this point that you've now got to, and I've realised that I haven't really filmed that much, and I've missed some critical things out that I want in this first video. So I'm literally just popping over just to sort of debrief and discuss it in more depth. I missed out a really crucial point as well, which I'll get to when we're at the house, which we are almost there. But yeah, I just wanted to quickly update you, then I'll end off this video and then I'll start it again on Monday, because today's currently Friday. I'm just hoping that landlord's not there, that's fine. Right, let's pull in. I'm here! Inside, everything's now coming into play. So doors are being painted, skirting's being painted, the skip has now gone. We've had 2 skips worth. That's all now gone, so let's just give you a little rundown. I apologise about my appearance. This has had one coat of whitewash paint. This has had, oh dear, what's happened here? That's cracked. I'll get Rob to look at that. Well, we tried. And then this has all been cleared through. Oh my god, it looks so good. Bedroom, nothing ever changes in here. This is always exactly the same because it's been done. Doors, again, that's had 2 coats. This one out here, this one looks insane. This one's done on the inside. I don't know if I should touch it, probably not. That's been glossed now, so that's had 2 coats of whitewash and 1 coat of gloss. That looks incredible. Can you remember how brown they were? What we're going to do is the door handles like this. Previously we were hoping to replace them all, but cost-wise it's just so expensive. So we're actually just going to spray paint them black and just do it that way, because I feel like the black door handles on that will be a really, really nice contrast. Main thing that has changed, look at it, it looks blue. Just give it a second, let the white balance sort itself out. But oh my goodness, look at my bathroom. It is white. Can you remember what it looked like first of all when it was all tiled, and now I have white walls? So our friend was here last night, and he's like a painter decorator by trade, self-employed, and he came and whitewashed everywhere. So we need to do 1 more coat of whitewash and then paint it, I think, or 2 coats of paint, I'm not too sure. But yeah, that is the bathroom. Look how incredible that looks. That will be done by next week. Oh, that's exciting. I'll leave that on. And it's been tiled, I forgot to say, it's all been tiled as well. We chose the tiles because, right, let me just put you in here. This is going to be basically like what my life is going to be like cupboard chats. I've got to find a good cupboard. But I'll quickly address it now. I was going to address it at the start of the video, but I'll address it now. Hopefully if you watch this long. Basically, the landlord that owns this property owns it outright. He doesn't have a mortgage to pay. So when I say like, oh, we've picked this and we've picked that, the landlord said, tell me what you want. If we can afford to do it or whatever, then we'll do it. And he's basically said, do what you want. That's it. We're not paying for anything. So the landlord's paid for the bathroom, he's paid for the labour, he's paid for the plastering, he's paid for absolutely everything because he's redoing it. That was his project. But we've just said, we like this. Do you mind if you do it like this? And he's like, no, it's absolutely fine. We've paid for our paint. So like painting the bathroom and everywhere. We're paying for that and all of that. But everything else like floors and carpets and tiles and whatever we've picked. When I say we've done this, like the landlord's paid for it and he might have got someone else in, or we've done it ourselves, if that makes sense. It's sort of like he's helping us and we're helping him. It's a very level playing field and we're very, very lucky. So I just wanted to clear that up. So it's sort of like we're doing our own renovation project, but we don't have to pay for it, which is, I mean, I'm not complaining. Anyway, tiles. So our landlord said originally he wasn't going to tile, and our house at the moment, I've said it before, we don't have tiles and I hate it so much because washing up kitchens in general, they're really dirty places, and if you mark the paint or the wall or whatever you've got, it then stains and it's just awful. So we were really adamant that we really wanted tiles. It's never an issue. We weren't like, we want tiles. We just suggested it. So he's done that. He said, find some tiles you want. I ideally wanted the like the London Underground, like really nice, thin, like oblong tiles, but again, budget, and we don't want to take the piss. So we just went for your standard white square tiles, and we said, if you don't mind, could we have grey grout? And we've got grey grout. This is what the kitchen looks like. Normally, you wouldn't have an upstand with the tiles, but this was already in before we said that we would have it and we wanted tiles. So, I mean, if someone hadn't told me that, I wouldn't have known any different, and I don't care. I'm chuffed to bits, albeit the tiler isn't the best. Look at that. And they're a little bit off. If we paid for it, I wouldn't be happy, but it is what it is. These pieces here, There should have been a corner joint. Can you see how you can literally just see the end of the tile? We're not happy about that at all. That's just shoddy work, so we're hopefully just going to paint it. There's something that you should put in before you tile it. It's called like a corner bead, I think, but hey ho, we're just going to paint that white and just ignore that. But yeah, that's all been skimmed now. This as well is all done. It just looks incredible. And then something I haven't even seen yet. Turn the light on. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Oh, it looks incredible. Definitely need 2 coats. It looks quite blue. I do really like it though, with white furniture. I've got grey walls. Where can I stand where you can see? There, contrast. Can you see? I've got colour on walls. I was really scared to do colour because I've never ever had colour before. But I'm really happy with it. There's a slight issue, not an issue, I don't know if you're going to be able to see. Probably not. Maybe on this wall? You can see it from certain angles, but basically they used to have a border. You can't really, you can see it in person there, that way. You can see like shadows on the wall. Can you see it here? Can you see there? If I step back, you can see like where the border used to be. So we need to do a second coat. I'm gonna go get some more paint tomorrow. Previously I said we were going to paint this, but we're actually going to get some sort of plastic that just goes over it so it looks like it's like just a wooden windowsill instead of painting, just because it's more cost effective. And then outside I can go out this way. I don't know where the key is. It's gone, but yeah, that's what it looks like outside. It's all been cleared of rubbish and plants, and then there's the conservatory. That is the update. I just wanted to quickly come in and do it because the next update is going to be a really like massive update again. Walls and stuff will be painted and done. I'm seeing the floor. The floor guy is coming next Friday, well a week today when I'm filming this. Again, it sort of makes it out like I've booked it and stuff. I haven't. My landlord just said, if you want to pick your carpet, be here. So get to pick all the flooring and stuff next week, so in my next update I'll have quite a lot, I think. But yeah, I'm going to end the video off here. I hope you all enjoyed my first instalment. I cannot wait to continue to document this whole journey. I can't get over how lucky we are, and I know we're so lucky to have this, but I feel like we've really fallen on our feet, and I love this place so much, and I feel so at home already, and we haven't even moved in yet. We should have it done he wants it done by the 21st of September. We don't officially move in until October, but as soon as it's done, we can pretty much start coming in. So we haven't got long to go. Oh, it's crazy. But right, I'm gonna end off the vlog. I'm gonna go back home, have a cup of tea, all in my next video. Bye.